President Trump just signed a directive to start 6G deployment to operate implantable technologies in the human body.
I was a leader on 5G getting that done, and now they're up to 6.
It's actually on the White House's website. Now, this echoes RFK's statements from earlier this year, where he said that he wants every American to wear wearable data sensors. Wearables for short.
My vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
He's going to launch one of the biggest advertising campaigns to convince people to wear wearables.
D'abord, on va les implanter dans nos vêtements, c'est-à-dire wearables, comme on le dit.
He's calling it M.O.T.B, which means Making America Biotech Accelerate. Remember what Klaus Schwab said. First, they will introduce consumables, then wearables, which will be the final stepping stone to implantables.
Et après, on pourrait s'imaginer qu'on les implante dans nos cerveaux ou dans nos topos.
First on the body, and then in the body. Again, this is another pointer that the Trump administration is bringing in the AI transhumanist control grid with 6G and implantable technologies. President Trump just signed a directive to start 6G deployment.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and infinite praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Yahweh, that would be the correct name of the Heavenly Father, who the word ignorantly calls God. Yahweh means he that is or he that exists. Bahashem means in the name of. Yahushua is who the word ignorantly calls Jesus, whose true paleo and Yahushua means he that saves or he that delivers. So when you so-called Black, Latino, and Native Americans pray, you Israelites, you're to pray in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Also, I would like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. I'm your brother Tazaya One from the Great Millstone Church here in Birmingham, Alabama. And call out Yabashim Al-Shai. The Spirit jumped on me just to do a quick little video, M.O.T.B video. You know, just blowing the trumpet, man, warning you Israelites, man, that a sword is coming, man. All right. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, wants to put an implantable device inside of you, man. All right. That micro C-hip. All right. What John the Revelator seen on the island of Patmos. All right. Where he seen people taking a mark in their head and in their hand, man. All right. The vision is speaking loud and clear. All right. And you seen in the video, the man was talking about devices being wearable and then implantable, man. All right. That's the goal of these devils, man, to implant a micro C-hip inside of you, man. All right, and starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone and like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine have been warning you, blowing a trumpet, telling you that the M.O.T.B was a micro C-hip, man. All right, the vision is speaking loud and clear. And for that man to even say it's going to start off wearable and then implantable, that's Habakkuk 2 and 3 all day, where it says, though it tarry, wait for it. All right, because it's tearing now. It's going to start off, wearable. Then it's going to eventually go to implantable. All right, and it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. That's right. It's surely going to come a time when you're going to need this micro C-hip to buy or sell, man. All right, the vision is speaking loud and clear.
Do you know what today is? It's
Let's go back to what Klaus Schwab said.
President Trump just
Salaki.
this year, where he said that wearable data sensors, wearables for short.
My vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
Hey man, and that's the spirit. He said, my vision. Okay. All right. Back to that Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. All right. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right. The vision is speaking loud and clear that the M.O.T.B is the micro C hip, man. All right. And listen to Klaus
Final
Schwab.
stepping stone. Remember what Klaus Schwab said. First, they will introduce consumables, then wearables, which will be the final stepping stone to implantables.
Et après, on pourrait s'imaginer qu'on les implante dans nos cerveaux ou dans notre peau.
First on the body.
He said we will implant them in our brains and in our skins, man. Okay? This is what John the Revelator said. I'm going to get it real quick because my phone about to go dead. All right, this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, that's that micro seal. All right, that's what you're going to need to buy or sell. Matter of fact, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the M.A.R.K. or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. So you're going to need this micro C hip to buy or sell. It's not going to be cash. It's not going to be Bitcoin or Apple Tap. You're going to need that micro C hip. All right. But if you take it, you will be destroyed. All right. Real quick. Revelation, the 14th chapter. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And you see it says, doom for the worshipers of the beast. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his M.A.R.K. in his forehead on his hand. All right, so if you take that micro C hip in your forehead or in your hand, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. All right, that's those thermonuclear missiles, man, when World War III pop off, which is fastly approaching, man. All right, that's how you know that micro C hip, man, is fast approaching. Salaki, that micro C hip is fastly approaching as well. All right, it says, and Salaki, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And we know the Lamb is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so if you take that micro C hip, man, when the Lord returns, man, you're not going to be beamed up into those so-called UFOs, all right, and you're going to be melted, man, all right, by those thermonuclear missiles, all right. So, yeah, man, just wanted to hit on that real quick. Do not take the micro C hip, man, all right. It's our duty to blow the trumpet and warn you, okay. Ezekiel 3 and 17, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. All right, therefore hear the words at my mouth and give them warning from me. Okay, this is a warning from Yahweh Shem Yahushai that if you take that micro C hip, okay, you're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone. All right, those thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. So, yeah, man, Lord willing, this video is edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and infinite praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. Till the next time, Shalom.